Some of the hardest battles you'll ever fight, no one will ever know you fought them. The dawn at 2 a.m., the fear before you send the email, the quiet despair you smile through in front of everyone else. You felt it. Everyone has. But what if I told you that you already have the power to win every single one of those battles, no matter how fierce they feel? What if you could build a mind so resilient that nothing life throws at you could actually break it? Stoicism isn't about avoiding hardship. It's about becoming the kind of person hardship can't touch. And by the end of this video, you'll know the exact 4-part system the Stoics use to turn pain into power, including the one shift that changes literally everything. Pillar 1. Your mind builds your reality. Here's a truth most people never fully accept. Your mind shapes your reality. It's easy to believe the world around you, other people, your circumstances, are what define your life. But they're not. What defines your life is how you interpret those things. Marcus Aurelius said it directly. We are disturbed not by events, but by our interpretation of those events. Think back to the last time you felt defeated, a failure, a missed opportunity, a setback. Now ask yourself honestly, was it the event that broke you? Or was it the story you told yourself about it? Everything you experience is filtered through the lens of your thoughts. Cloud that lens with doubt, and the world looks dark and overwhelming. Train that lens to see challenges as opportunities, and the entire balance of power shifts. You stop being a victim of your circumstances and start becoming someone capable of overcoming any of them. This isn't easy. It takes practice, awareness, commitment, but it starts with one question, asked in the exact moment frustration or anger starts rising. What am I really reacting to the event, or how I've chosen to see it? That single question can change everything about how you move through the day. But here's where it gets tested, because there's one experience almost none of us can avoid, one that hits this exact nerve harder than anything else. And most people get it completely wrong. Pillar 2. Rejection is a weapon, not a verdict. Rejection stings. That moment someone tells you no, it's uncomfortable, it's painful, and it's tempting to take it as a verdict on your worth. But what if rejection isn't a defeat at all? What if it's one of the most powerful tools you have? Think of it like lifting weights. The first rep is unbearable, but the muscle adapts, and what once felt heavy gets lighter. Rejection works exactly the same way. The more you face it, the stronger your resilience becomes. Every no you survive is proof you can survive the next one. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before the light bulb worked. He didn't call them failures. I have not failed, he said. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. That refusal to let rejection define him is exactly what got him there. And it's not just inventors, it's every job application, every relationship, every dream that felt out of reach. Rejection is universal. The only real question is what you do with it. The Stoics believed true strength isn't built by avoiding hardship, it's forged by standing firm inside it. Every no isn't a failure, it's a redirection, a chance to sharpen your approach and come back with more clarity than before. Because the moment you stop letting rejection define you, it loses its power over you completely. And that shift from being defined by what happens to you to defining how you respond leads to the one trait everyone admires, but almost no one knows how to actually build. Pillar 3. Resilience is built, not born. Resilience isn't something that magically appears in tough times. It's not a personality trait some people are lucky enough to have. It's a skill, and it's built through the exact challenges you're currently trying to avoid. The Stoics had a simple but radical practice. In the middle of a hard moment, change how you see the problem. Not why is this happening to me, but what can I learn from this? That single refrain is the foundation of real resilience. You're not pretending the pain isn't real, you're recognizing that while you can't control what happens, you can always control what you take from it. Carl Jung captured this perfectly. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Your circumstances don't define you. Your reaction to them does. Marcus Aurelius went even further. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Every obstacle isn't just something blocking your path. It's an opportunity to practice the exact virtues that make you stronger. Wisdom, patience, fortitude. Here's what most people get backwards. They look at resilient people and assume they've somehow dodged life's hardest moments. They haven't. They've just made a conscious choice to treat every one of them as training. So, if resilience is built through response rather than circumstance, what's the actual mechanism? What is it specifically that you're supposed to control when everything feels out of control? Pillar 4. The one thing you always control. Here's a truth we forget constantly. You can't control everything. Other people's actions, the uncertainty of the future, the random events that shake your world without warning. No amount of effort stops these things from happening. But there is one thing, the only thing you always control. In every situation, without exception, your reaction. Epictetus said it plainly. It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. Think about the last time you felt powerless in a hard situation. The truth is, even then, the only real power you ever had was your response. You couldn't change the event, but you could choose how to meet it. That's not a small consolation. That's the entire foundation of mental armor. This doesn't mean ignoring what's wrong or pretending the pain isn't real. It means recognizing that anxiety is usually born from trying to control the uncontrollable. You can't control how people treat you, but you can control how you treat them. You can't control the future, but you can control how you prepare for it. The moment you stop fighting for control you were never going to have, you free up enormous space for clarity, for peace, for actual strength. So the next time tension rises and everything in you wants to react on impulse, pause. In that brief silence, ask one question. What would my best self do right now? That single pause, that half second of intention instead of impulse, is where the entire transformation happens. Not in some dramatic breakthrough, in that one small, repeated choice. Resilience was never about avoiding the storm. It was never about pretending the hardship isn't real. It's about recognizing every single time that you get to choose your response, and that choice, repeated enough times, becomes who you are. You don't need the world to change for you to become unshakable. You just need to keep asking one question. Every time life tests you, what can I learn from this? Ask it enough times, and you won't just survive what life throws at you. You'll become the version of yourself nothing can break. Which pillar do you need most right now? If this gave you a new way to face what's in front of you, subscribe to Working Truth for new videos on Stoic philosophy and mental resilience. Drop a comment. Which of the 4 pillars are you going to apply the next time life pushes back? I read every one, and honestly, that's where this whole channel comes alive. And if you want to go deeper right now, the next video breaks down exactly how the Stoics trained themselves to stay calm under real pressure. It's right there on screen waiting for you. Stay steady, stay focused, and when you're ready, come back. We'll be right here.